Harshathan was in his third year of BSc Computer Science, but he was confused. Once a boy with big dreams, he now lived under constant pressure deadlines, grades, expectations. His father, a strict businessman, wanted him to secure a high-paying job in a corporate company. His professors only cared about exam scores and placements. His friends were too busy with coding interviews and internships. But Harshathan? He wanted more. The silent struggle Harshathan had once dreamed of creating something of his own, an app, a startup, something that would change lives. But with every passing year, the pressure of marks and job security crushed his ambitions. His father often reminded him, dreaming is for fools. A stable job is the only way to survive. His professors scolded him, forget innovation, focus on getting placed. Even his best friend Rithik told him, bro, the real world is tough. Just get a job first. Dreams can wait. Slowly, Harshathan stopped believing in himself. The breaking point one day, his university invited a renowned entrepreneur, Mr. Rajan, for a seminar on startups. As he spoke about building ideas, taking risks, and following passion, something clicked inside Harshathan. After the seminar, Harshathan gathered courage and approached him. Sir, I once had ideas, but everyone says they won't work. Mr. Rajan smiled. The world always doubts dreamers until they succeed. His words lit a fire in Harshathan's heart. That night, for the first time in years, Harshathan opened his old notebook, filled with unfinished ideas. The leap of faith determined. Harshathan started working on a project he had abandoned long ago, an AI-driven mental health app for students struggling with stress and anxiety. Instead of chasing grades, he spent nights coding. Instead of preparing for job interviews, he pitched his idea to investors. But no one believed in him. His father was furious. "You're wasting your future!" His friends mocked him. "Bro, you'll end up jobless." Even his professors warned him, "Without a job, you have no future." But Harshathan didn't stop. The moment of truth. One day, Harshathan's app was selected for a national startup competition. His heart raced as he stepped onto the stage. Standing before top investors and CEOs, he presented his app, showing how it could help students deal with stress, depression, and exam pressure through AI-driven support. When he finished, there was silence. Then, thunderous applause. One of the biggest investors in the country stood up and said, This is exactly what the world needs. I want to invest in your idea." Harshathan couldn't believe his ears. He had won. His father, watching from the crowd, had tears in his eyes. His friends, once doubters, now looked at him with awe. His professors, who once dismissed him, now praised his vision. The final victory months later, Harshathan's app was launched. It quickly became one of the most downloaded student mental health apps in the country. Investors lined up. Universities recommended it. Students finally had the help they needed. And Harshathan, he had proven everyone wrong. Dreams don't fail, you fail when you stop believing in them. Success is not about following the crowd, but about following your passion. Those who doubt you today will admire you tomorrow. Sometimes, the biggest risk is not taking one. Harshathan, the boy who once lost his dreams, had now become an inspiration for millions.